this video, we would like to introduce to you the technologies that will develop in the future to serve your increasingly modernized lifestyle. 1. The volar antelope. The Antelope is a futuristic single-passenger eVTOL aircraft with 4 blowers, 4 electric motors and a backup battery for its power source. The plane has a canopy like a jet fighter, so passengers have a clear view in all directions. Antelope could be their full-scale prototype model. The Antelope is a quiet, efficient and safe aircraft. The aircraft is designed to be aesthetically pleasing both inside and outside the aircraft. The passenger compartment is also the cockpit, providing a carefully cared-for interior, bringing a feeling of comfort and relaxation when sitting in the car. The company said the aircraft will have an intuitive interface that will allow passengers to easily control and fly the aircraft to their desired destination. Bellwether Industries says its eVTOL aircraft have very high standards of workmanship. The aircraft uses the fuselage's base for landing or has retractable landing struts that the aircraft uses to land. Distributed electric propulsion, DEP, provides safety through redundancy for passengers and/or cargo. DEP means having multiple propellers, or ducted fans, and engines on the aircraft so that if one or more propellers, ducted fans, or engines fail, the propellers, or ducted fans, and engines others can land the plane safely. 2. Motoroid 2 electric vehicle. Motoroid 2 has a specialized chassis to provide lifelike and complementary responses to the driver. With these amenities, it is not surprising that Motoroid is likened to a 2-wheeled robot. Motoroid 2 was developed to provide a lifelike feeling of control and serve as a trusted companion. Using a camera to identify the owner, it automatically stands up, moves forward and back according to their voice or gestures. Sometimes, when looking at the way it meandered and played with its owner as if dancing, people couldn't help but have a premonition about the dawn of a new relationship between humans and machines. Motoroid 2 is also a personal mobility vehicle that can recognize the owner, stand up from the base and move with the driver, but also has a lifelike feeling when someone rides on its back and is present appearance like a lifelong companion. The active central control system for attitude sensing and self-leveling, as well as the image recognition AI system to recognize and react to the owner's face and gestures have all been further improved. It is equipped with an optimized transformation feature to meet the mounting, removing situation and not only accepts the rider's body according to the riding position but also acts as a haptic feel, receiving and respond to the driver's intentions. The machine also incorporates luminous expressions to visualize tactile responses, allowing the rider to experience the vigor the machine possesses by reacting to the light of Motoroid 2. With Motoroid 2, the rider can switch between 3 driving levels, namely the traditional driving position using the steering wheel, seat and steps, style of horse racing in which the knees are placed on newly fitted knee restraints, and the half-human, half-horse, centaur style, in which the rider can stand up, thus completely freeing up the use of the upper body. The machine will react accordingly to each position and can automatically switch to the optimal position. 3. Shane 2-wheeled electric vehicle. Created by Shane Chen, this 5-seat 2-wheeled electric scooter is almost like a supersized hoverboard. That device manages the balance at the front and rear of the rider using information about sensors and intelligent motors in the structure. Shane aims to do the same but this time with 5 people inside converting at high speed. To do that safely, it must use some absorption technology. Hoverboard riders will know that accelerating or slowing down on board requires a slight forward or backward tilt. Of course, that kind of weight transfer for handling is impractical for this type of passenger vehicle. Instead, the entire train's passengers move forward or backward to reduce the experience of speed changes. In fact, the wheels also allow the car's body to move almost independently of the wheels, so it can withstand large impacts with little impact on the cabin. It changes direction simply by adding or decreasing power and speed to one wheel or another. Additionally, the layout allows Shane to turn on the spot, making parallel parking extremely easy and simple. It changes direction simply by adding or decreasing power and speed to one wheel or another. Additionally, the layout allows Shane to turn on the spot, making parallel parking extremely easy and simple. 4. Plectrum Super Yacht. Plectrum is a foil superyacht measuring 74 meters long or 242 feet. The hull shape takes design inspiration from the latest American Cup-shaped sailboats, but instead of being pushed by the wind, Plectrum moves and lifts above the water propelled by three 5,000 horsepower hydrogen-powered engines. Horsepower: each engine totals 15,000 horsepower. Crafted from a blend of lightweight carbon and composite, the sleek bottle is finished in a striking orange color. Externally, the bow is equipped with a helipad, while the aft deck has a large beach club with swimming pool. Midship there is a garage for 2 tenders. There is also a garage at the stern for cars and water toys. Inside, the living quarters are divided into 4 levels and include 6 guest cabins, plus an owner's suite. Formed entirely of dry carbon fiber composite, the ultralight yacht can reach an estimated top speed of 75 knots. Hydrofoil technology has been envisioned with an adjustable beam of up to 20 meters that can be reduced to 15 meters when the yacht is at anchor or moored. The water level will be 6.5 meters. In the future, it will be a yacht you should choose for vacation trips with your family and friends. 5. Gove Flying Car. GAC Group has announced its latest fully electric integrated mobility solution, eVTOL, called Gove. This unique design includes 2 separate vehicles that can operate together or independently both in the air and on land. The vehicle consists of 2 separate parts, the flight compartment and the road chassis, both of which can move together or independently of each other. When the fuselage is on the chassis and driving on the road, the propeller blades fold inward and the propeller boom then extends to enter flight mode. Gove could be on the road and the capsule could safely take off from the moving chassis. The chassis is controlled remotely, and when the aircraft takes off, the chassis will be guided to the nearest charging station that needs the chassis. The aircraft has an estimated range of 200 kilometers or 124 miles. The fuselage has 12 propellers, 12 electric motors and batteries to provide power. Powered by solar panels to charge both parts of the vehicle. With multiple charging stations, these pods can fly and attach to another chassis at the destination. If there are too many chassis at one charging station, they can be remotely controlled to other charging stations for the aircraft cabin. 6. Waymo Self-Driving Car. Waymo self-driving vehicles are the first drivers for the entire industry. Equipped with an unprecedented experience and designed with a comprehensive focus, Waymo Driver is our autonomous driving technology that never lets me get drunk, tired or distracted. Waymo drivers are the world's most experienced drivers. With millions of miles driven across countless scenarios on public roads and billions more simulated miles, we've collected an incredible amount of data to take autonomous driving technology further than anyone else. Data to date shows Waymo drivers are reducing traffic injuries and deaths where we operate. The Waymo driver perception system takes complex data collected from its advanced car sensors and decodes what's around it through technology like pedestrian-to-vehicle machine learning bicycles, vehicles to construction sites. Waymo drivers also respond to signs and signals, like traffic light colors and temporary stop signs. Passengers don't even need to know how to drive. They can sit in the back seat, relax, and enjoy the ride with a Waymo driver taking them safely to their destination. Waymo drivers embody fully autonomous technology, always in control from pickup to destination. With millions of miles driven across countless scenarios on public roads and billions more simulated miles, we've collected an incredible amount of data to take autonomous driving technology further than anyone else. Data to date shows that Waymo drivers are reducing traffic injuries and deaths where we operate. 7. Cyberdog 2 Robot Dog. Cyberdog 2 is a long-legged robot dog, but Xiaomi has made significant changes to its design, giving it a more exclusive look than its predecessor. Cyberdog was originally designed to look like a replica of Boston Dynamics Spot, but Cyberdog 2 has a more interesting appearance. It has a completely redesigned body like a Doberman, with 2 small ears on both sides of the head, so it looks more like a real dog than the previous generation. Cyberdog 2 is also much smaller and lighter than the previous generation. Actuators make the robot more agile and capable of performing more complex operations, such as repeatedly flipping upside down and standing up when falling. Cyberdog 2 also has a system that uses 19 sensors dedicated to vision, touch, and hearing. In particular, it is equipped with an RGB camera, an AI-enabled interactive camera, 4-to-F sensors, a lidar sensor, a depth camera, an ultrasonic sensor, a fisheye lens sensor, a force sensor and 2 ultra sensors. Wide band. It also has 4 microphones and is compatible with AI voice algorithms. Thank you for watching the video. Please leave a comment below the video if you have any dissatisfaction or other opinions. Like and subscribe so we can provide you with more videos and products every day.